May the 4th be with you. And may these builds be what you're wanting me to review today. Right after the intro. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and today is May the 4th be with you. You guys have no clue how much I have been wanting to say that to people in general in the last, 6-8 years, maybe more, that it's been going around since the beginning. I don't know. I've been a Star Wars fan for 9 years, so I say it regardless, but most of the time people just blink twice at me and go, okay, weirdo. But I'm pretty sure for all of you watching these videos, or this video series this week, you all are saying the same thing, so I'm glad that I finally get to share it with you guys. I love this channel and doing that just for little things like that. Today is the part 2 video series. And before we get you guys back on the stick and bring you into these builds, I just want to mention a couple little things. Personally, I just want to share something with you guys since we're not doing vlogs this week. And it's that I'm tired. I'm doing a top secret build that's taking me about 17 days to do on the way that I have it scheduled. And every single day I have about 2 to 4 bags of that build that I have to do mandatory to meet scheduling to get that video out to you guys. On top of that, I have been really thinking hard and doing all the production for this wonderful week, trying to make the best Star Wars week content that I possibly can in such an early stage of doing YouTube. I feel like I'm getting better with my production, and I hope you guys think so too. And if you guys need a reference, go down, check out my videos, and click Luke's Land Speeder, the first build we ever did. I think it's better. And on top of that, I have been working on these wonderful builds behind me for the part 2 series. I love small builds. You can get a bunch done in a day, but at the end of the day, Lego is Lego. 2,000 pieces or more is 2,000 in pieces and more. Think of it like this. Would you build Assembly Square in one single day? And if you did, how tired would you be? Or how bad would your headache be if you got headaches from focusing like I did? One final thing. Today has been a long day for me. On top of trying to get all of this fun stuff done for you guys today, today is a day where the adulting of my life does have to come in, and I have priorities and things that I have to handle. And today's adulting was taking my car to the mechanic, getting the air conditioning system fixed, and also putting on some lowering springs to maybe help it handle better. So I've been kind of on edge because I don't take my car to the mechanic. I am the mechanic. I was raised by mechanics, so I'm also semi-trained to work on cars. So to surrender my car for a repair, one I cannot do, and one I cannot do because of time, because I'm on this channel, was a little bit stressful. I've been on edge all day. And if that doesn't help, it's Dutch Bros sticker day, and I had a really strong coffee. Stickers are awesome though. So I've been a little bit it's been a long day. But the good news is the air conditioning system in my car is believed to be fixed. If it's not, it's a compressor, and that's bad. And the lowering springs did make my car ride a lot better and handle better around corners. And now I can remove the tip over warning from my SUV. So that's incredible. The mechanic I chose, after a month of filtering through a list, he did a good job. So now I'm starting to relax. And now it's about 10 o'clock the night before this video gets released, and I'm producing a video. So enough with talking about me, and let's get you guys into what you came for, and that's the part 2 of the series. Now, just a quick disclaimer on this before people go crazy. The first portion is keychains, second portion is promos, third portion is what's left of the new May releases, and the last thing is a old helmet. I built them all, or I want to show them all to you, so just so you guys know. So with that, let's get you guys on the stick so my exhausted butt can get this video done, edit it, and out to you guys in time for 8 a.m. to enjoy it. So one of the first things I did want to talk about with you guys are these new keychains. They're kind of small, but they are the new ones. Here we are looking at the Scout Trooper. It's got really nice back printing, head molding, everything. Really cool. I really like these. This is part of the new. It says for 6 and older. Do 6-year-olds have keys? Fun thought. Next up, we do have the new Darth Vader. I really like his arm printing and his leg printing on this one, and his back printing as well. Really cool. That's the tag on that one. Some other stuff. And just to compare, old against new, there you go. Old does not have any leg or arm printing. Old's just kind of old. So there's your reference. I did put this on my keychain in February. Then the keychain's starting to lose its chrome. Overall, his cape is looking good. A little tattered. I'm pretty hard on my keys. They're always in my pocket. If not, they get lost. But I'm going to use him to the death. And then maybe I'll upgrade to the new. Or maybe I'll switch it up and do a Scout Trooper for a while. So that's the new keychains with the old one in reference. Now, let's talk about some promos. So starting out, we do have that Death Star 2 promo. Now this is new to the May releases, and new as a set promo, everything as in general. It's kind of a fun fact. It is only 289 pieces, and it is already got a value of $40 when I check it out on Brickset. It's got really nice greebling on the back, which is the under construction portion. It does feature that cool cannon, the mega weapon, or whatever you want to call it, and it does have that 40th Return of the Jedi plaque that I talked about in my last video that so many people dislike. This does have a set number of 40591 for any of you that are wondering. Next up, let's check out that coin. Now with this coin, a lot of people talk about it and say weird things such as it's not a coin if it does not have face value, and technically you are correct. It does have this cool little plastic piece that kind of makes you think that you have maybe a like the prop, you know, for the Death Star plans maybe. That's the coin overall. Pretty cool. It says Star Wars on the back. Definitely a really cool memento to have to signify this day. May not be worth much down the road, but it's definitely cool. Next up, we do have the Polybag X-Wing, which is set number 30654, coming in at 87 pieces. Now, I did buy this one at Target in their Disney store area earlier in the month of April, or later in the month of April, as a joke to make you guys think that I got the UCS X-Wing, which is coming up on our Saturday build. And it was really this build. I think I did pay about $6 for it. Actually, It's more like $4 for it, 4 to 5. And this one was free with the promos. Some people say this was quite cheap of Lego to do, but honestly, when you look at the Death Star, you look at that coin, they just threw this in to be nice. So, honestly, it's a cool little thing to have. Nothing too serious. It is rated at a 5.7 cents per piece, which is super cheap for a Star Wars build. So if price per piece is a thing for you, this is the best value yet. So now, let's get into the last two of the May 2023 releases, and these are the Mandalorian ones. Now here we have the Dark Trooper helmet. Now this is set number 75343, coming in at 693 pieces. This set was released in March of 2022. It's still currently for sale. It is rumored that it will be retired at the end of 2023. I did get this with the 5 points promo, and it did retail for $70 with a price per piece of 10.1 cents. Now, I would never have bought this set because technically it's a head, not a helmet. It does make me remember the scene in The Mandalorian where these guys got chopped the F up and by Luke Skywalker, and that was pretty badass. But like I said, this and the Bush helmet are my least two favorite helmets. But when you come on over and you see that I have all 10, you kind of got to get the last one. Right, guys? So that's the Dark Trooper helmet. And honestly, it is what it is. And that wraps it up for this review segment. Now, let's put these guys on a shelf, give a shelf tour of these guys, and let's do some final thoughts and get to bed maybe for the night. I'm tired, guys. So we did end up sneaking that X-Wing back in that far corner. The Death Star back in there. I did end up putting the brickheads up here to complete the 40th anniversary set. Now to really tie in, if you remember my tour video, this wasn't all that full. But now look, we got all these vessels from the Mandalorian tying it in. That spot's still pretty much empty. That TIE Fighter custom made will be moved for the build that I have moving in over there. And down here, the helmet is home with the other helmets, making that collection look super sweet. Really love how my shelves are filling out with Star Wars stuff. If I never do anything else in life, at least I've done this. Right, guys? Now, off to those final thoughts. So like we did in the last video, I'm just going to go by set, give my final thoughts on those sets. Let's start off with the promos. The Death Star 2 promo. Let's just say this. I am trying to come up with a solid plan to get him. Starting off with the Death Star 2 promo. This one is excellent, guys. I love this promo. This is probably one of my most loved promos that they ever done, with the moving truck being number 2, since I've been doing this for you guys here on the channel. Now, I am trying to go over the math on how to get another one of these without breaking my wallet. Because you can only get this with Star Wars sets, and I kind of thought about getting the Justifier, but the issue with the Justifier is I will be using my points to get it. So thus, I have $100 in points right now. I'd pay about $80 after tax for the Justifier. I guess I'll get 5 times points on that if that's how that works. I'm not sure. So I don't know if that's a good option on how to get another one of these. So I'm still trying to figure out how to get another one of these using my points or using some other way that makes logical sense, because I want one of these not built in the cabinet for future selling. Next up is the coin. Not much to say about it. It is weird because it's not a Lego set, but yet it is a token or a coin or medallion from Lego to you. Not really sure what else to say about it. I like it. It's cool, and it's a great display piece. Next up is the poly bag. This is the one that a lot of people that I spoke to in line and some other reviewers online, they all said that this was kind of a cheap shot. But honestly, guys, is it really? We got the Death Star 2 promo. And to me, that's enough. So we really didn't even need this, in my opinion. But the fact that they did, they're just trying to, you know, make us want to buy more and do more. And this is their way of saying thank you while we, you know, do that for Lego. Overall, I do think it's pretty cool. It's super small, super basic. And, you know, I threw it in the back of the shelf. Maybe later on it'll get thrown on with the Minifig Microfighter shelf because it's so little. But for now, I got it with the 40th anniversary stuff because it is 40th anniversary. Now, the Snub Fighter, this set's okay. But in my opinion, it's more for buying it maybe for your kid. I mean, it's expensive at $35 to do that, but I really don't see where a collector like myself really needs this vessel. The only reason why this vessel popped up in this video was for you guys to hear my opinion on this vessel. I really don't care too much about it. The minifigs are really not important. The ship's not all that important. I mean, it's not important, period. But overall, maybe something that, you know, if you don't care about throwing $35 out the wall, buy it for your kids so your kid can go zoom, 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 or whatever kids do. I had girls, not boys, so they play with dolls and other crap and not cool things like this. But anyway, maybe that's what it's for. It's hard to say. Now, the real belle of the ball is the Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor. For some reason, I forgot what it was named, even though I said it 100 freaking times. This is the belle of the ball. This is one of the sets that actually went on back order the day of the May 1st releases. So this is the one that got really a lot of attention. People love the value. The price per piece is on point. The minifigs are 50-50, literally, because you do get the Mandalorian. He's important. Jumping over to the dark side, you do get the TIE Fighter. A cool TIE Fighter's always a mandatory for a TIE set. So it's cool that they threw in another one. And then you do get the Fleet Commander, but it's like, you know, I don't really care for that character. And then even worse so, R2-E6, the Imperial Protocol droid. I mean, did they even try? Were they just like, frick it, here? I mean, at least we got 4 minifigs with this playset, and that is cool. The Fang Fighter was in the background a lot of the season finale, and it wasn't really a big player in the season finale like we all would have liked to have seen, because this set was held on announcement for that finale to happen. But overall, I got this set for that TIE Interceptor. I love all my TIE Fighters, the Sith TIE Fighter, the Imperial TIE Fighter, that TIE Fighter on this box. So when this set came out, this was a mandatory. Got to get it, and I'm glad that I did. And like I said, it's already on back order because people are buying the holy snot out of this set. And it's one of those sets that if you are trying to make an army or fleet of vehicles of such nature, $100 ain't really breaking the bank if that's your mission, and you get 2 really good ships for that price. Lastly, the Dark Trooper helmet, the one I just threw in here because it was a smaller build, and I figured, screw it, why not? I mean, that's how I feel about it. I just wanted the helmet to complete the 11 helmet collection. I don't really care about it. If you guys do, let me know in the comments below. I do feel like they did put the sets that were the least desired, least selling on the 5 times points list. I wish they kind of would have put the Luke Skywalker Dark Trooper set on that list too. $35, 5 points would have been awesome on that, and it would have justified me getting that just for the minifigs, even though I have 2 out of the 4 minifigs in that set already. Would be cool to kind of have some more Dark Troopers. I did not like the Dark Troopers, but they are starting to grow on me because they are kind of cool looking. So yeah, that set, it's over. I look at that set like a phone bill or a internet bill. You have to pay it to get it, because I mean, you got all the other badass helmets in your collection, and you got some duds, so get the last one, the last dud. So guys, that wraps it up for this video. I'm sorry if my energy's a little low. It's been a long day. It's now almost midnight. It's just crunch, crunch, crunch. I still have to do a video for my top secret build that I've not announced on the channel that will be coming out mid-May. And I still have 2 other videos down here that I got to start filming so I can get those on the schedule and get those out without any stress. And one of those builds is for Saturday. Tomorrow will be the AT-AT Walker. That's about $160. That wraps up on that wraps up day 6 here on the Star Wars Week on the channel. Day 7 is the UCS X-Wing, the best for last. I am glad that this 2-part series is done. It was super hectic. Then to throw it all into the melting pot. Car stuff that was really stressful for me just to let loose on control and let happen. So if you guys like videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe. To all of the new people on the channel, there's about 12 of you. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. I'm really glad that you guys have joined on and subscribed to the channel. To the other 102 of you, or whatever that was here before, thank you for staying on. I super appreciate you all. I'm doing my best over here to make some good content, some themed content that is super interesting and putting a whole new spin on this Lego thing. So thank you for all of your support, and thank you for all the comments. You guys that are commenting, thank you. I love reading those comments. I'm just going to get a little personal one more time before I sign this video out. I've been a little burnt out doing all these small sets, all this adulting and things of that nature, and I was a little bit down on my mood. Somebody commented in, said some really nice things on the comments, and it really perked me up and gave me a little bit of a energy boost to keep pushing. So guys, comments, I really love them and I really enjoy them from you guys. So feel free to drop one down below. Again, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys are not on a phone or computer and you're on a TV and you're liking what you watch, please use your phone or a computer to hit that like button, hit that share button, and drop those comments. I do see the analytics, and only about 16% of you guys are subscribers. The other 86 is non-subscribers. So if you guys are liking what I'm doing, please subscribe. And if you guys can't do it on your TV, you can do it on a mobile device that's in your pocket or your friend's pocket or whoever's pocket. Thank you for watching regardless. You all have a good night. I got more work to do, and I got more filming to do, and then I'll be off to bed. But for you guys, it's good morning. So thank you for watching.